Welcome to Buy, Hold, Sell. My name's Matthew Kidman, and today we have Steve Johnson from Forager and Stuart Jackson from Montgomery Investment Management, and we're talking about big caps that will need to turn around. Stuart, I'll start with you. Banking sector, been on the nose for a while now. Worst of those, ANZ, buy, hold or sell?
From our perspective, it's a sell. We prefer other banks. We see that it's having higher risk as it transitions its business out of Asia into Australia. It'll be taking on high asset risk in terms of moving into that marketplace at the top of the cycle, and it's reliant on aggressive cost cutting to actually make up the difference.
All right, good yield, Steve. Buy, hold or sell?
I'm a sell to. Lots of cultural issues here that worry me as much as anything. I think there's a lot of problems still to come home to roost, and relative to the other banks, I prefer NAB over ANZ.
Okay, let's go from the teller to the chick. Woolworths, been terrible. Is it a buy, hold or sell at these levels?
I'm going to say hold on Woolies. I'm still pretty pessimistic about the future profitability, but this is a very well entrenched business in Australia. It's still going to be around in 10 years' time. I think it'll be more profitable than today, and it's capable of putting these issues behind it.
The fresh food people have got a stale share price. Buy, hold or sell, Stuart?
Sell from our perspective. There's still further for the earnings to come down. If you look at those second half trading results and you annualise that, market's looking for 20% growth off that base into 2017, given the dynamics associated with volumes and deflation. And you need to continue to reinvest in their business place. The numbers have still got further to come down.
All right, let's continue the shopping binge. Myer department store, buy, hold or sell?
It's a sell from our perspective as well. It's more a structural thing than anything else. They've done very well over the last 12 months and better than we would have thought from a discretionary spending perspective. But ultimately, the department store itself is a dinosaur as a format. It's been replaced by the mall over the last sort of 20 or 30 years, and that's going to get worse and worse with the internet coming through and further disintermediate the market.
The share price of Myer's been on a tear recently, Steve. Buy, hold or sell?
I'm a sell as well. We got very interested at much lower prices. I think at these prices, though, you're paying for a lot of growth that I'm not certain is going to come. The same issues. You've got Westfield, you've got H&M, you've got a lot of companies creeping into its space, and then you've got the internet on top of that. I think the business model's under a lot of stress.
Let's go with something that always does work. A bit of sugar and a bit of caffeine mixed together. Coca-Cola Amatil, buy, hold or sell?
I'm going to say hold here as well. Again, it's another one of these big blue chips with a lot of headwinds that it's sailing into, but some very powerful entrenched positions in markets as a distribution network, and I think that will mean it keeps making money into the future.
There's a lot of headwinds, health issues, sugar, taxes. Coke's at the front of that, buy, hold or sell?
It's a hold from our perspective as well. It's had a good rebound in the last sort of 2 or 3 months, but there's a core franchise there in terms of that route trade distribution model that has a lot of value in it, and it enables them to adapt and shift that portfolio over time. And we like the ex-capex nature of that domestic business as well that is probably undervalued by the market to some extent.
Big ships are hard to turn around in very small harbours.